My parents sued me for $350,000 to cover my sister's mortgage, so I took them to court. What the judge said left them cut off for good. My sister Rachel was always the golden child, cheered for, excused, pampered. I was the backup plan. Quiet and practical when she crashed her car senior year. I took the bus to my job to help pay for repairs. Mom said, "That's what family does." I swallowed it. I studied hard, got scholarships, and moved out early. I thought independence would earn their respect. Instead, they treated it like I owed them even more. Dad used to joke, "You'll take care of us when we're old, right?" It never felt funny. At family dinners, they'd boast about Rachel's beauty and say I was the responsible one. Grandma once handed me $20 in secret. Whispering for your own dreams. That stayed with me longer than any praise from my parents. They saw me as reliable. That meant expendable. I began saving early, hoping one day I'd be free. When Rachel's marriage collapsed, I offered to help with her divorce lawyer just a loan. I said Mom nodded and never mentioned it again. A month later, I found out they used their retirement savings to help Rachel put a down payment on a house. Then they called me, casually saying, "You'll cover the rest." I was stunned, did not ask, expected. My protests were met with silence. Jennifer, my lawyer friend, called it coercive entitlement. Daddy mailed me a mortgage draft with my name on it. No warning, no discussion. "We figured this would be easiest," he said. I stared at the figures, over $300,000. Rachel sent a text, "Thanks sis, you're a lifesaver." I hadn't agreed to anything. Grandma Maggie asked gently, "Are you okay with this?" I lied, sure. I didn't want to stir the pot. But inside, something started to crack. This wasn't help, it was theft. I offered to pay part of Rachel's loan directly to the bank, conditional. Formal debt exploded. "After everything we've done for you," he shouted. Mom said I was being cold. Rachel cried on speakerphone. I felt ambushed. Jennifer advised me to document everything. If they think they're entitled, they might escalate, she warned. At night, I started a digital folder, screenshots, emails, bank transfers. My heart pounded. I wasn't just their daughter, I was their financial plan. They invited me to a family brunch. Rachel showed off her house keys while Dad toasted to generous daughters. No one looked at me. Anthony said, "Catherine's always been the stable one." I smiled tightly. Grandma Walter squeezed my hand under the table. Later in the kitchen, he murmured, "You don't have to do this." I blinked back tears. It was the first time someone acknowledged the pressure. I nodded, but I felt trapped. I delayed signing anything. Dad called every day. Mommy mailed long guilt-ridden letters. Rachel stopped replying to my texts. The silence hurt more. Jennifer told me to be ready, they might push harder. That weekend, a courier dropped off an envelope. Inside, formal notice of intent to sue. My name listed as financially liable family member. My jaw locked. No warning, just war. My parents had made me their villain for not funding their golden child. In court, they sat 2 rows ahead, Mom in pearls, Dad with a legal pad. Rachel whispered to them like it was brunch. My lawyer Jennifer was stone-faced. When the judge asked why they expected payment, Dad said, "It's family duty." Jennifer countered with receipts, texts, proof of gifts disguised as obligations. I stared at them. Mom wouldn't meet my eyes. The judge's brow lifted. "So you're suing your child for being responsible?" That moment shattered everything. I couldn't finish the whole story in the short. The full story is on my channel and link below.